We've started already.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
What's
guys.
up, guys?
Well, I'm going to do your intro off air. I'm going to talk about how
okay.
great you are.
Thanks, man.
Everyone, this is the first time. Here, take that, Aquafina.
Dude,
You want this?
You're good at taking things
You want
off.
that? You got to pay for it. You got to pay for it.
You gotta pay for it, baby.
We're on video now. And
Video.
The only reason we're on video is because of you, Jack Jr. I met Jack. Well, I met him a while ago. I ignored him.
Ignored me completely.
Right. We'll get
He
to
Hollywooded me.
We'll get to that in a second. And then we hung out with our buddy Amir K.
Yeah.
Organized a lobster fishing extravaganza with Roger.
Roger.
What's Roger's Instagram? We should shout it out. Roge something.
Roger.
Roger. If you're in LA and you want to go lobstering or any kind of fishing,
Yeah.
Raj, he's your guy. Roger's the best. And
Roger AC Sports Fishing.
Roger A, this is riveting video.
Sport fishing.
This is riveting video right now.
Shout out, Roger.
Watch us read Instagram handles out. But yeah, you refused to do my podcast. You refused?
No.
You Hollywooded me back.
I never
You
refused.
said I'm only gonna do it if it's
I never
live.
said that. I said, are we meeting live or is this a Zoom?
Yeah.
And I was just busting his chops
Yeah.
because you make a lot of money and you have Zoom podcasts.
Okay. Now there's no reason to get into my finances. You know, the Zoom podcast thing was just a pandemic holdover, and I
Yeah.
just got lazy, and I realized it's way more fun when you're in person.
It's way more fun, and I'm listening to you. Like when you're on a Zoom, other stuff's going around. Your kids, your wife. She's
Yeah.
like, "Hurry up!" And
Yeah.
you're like, this is more good.
This is more good.
Yeah.
The now you also clowned on me because I was trying to organize this whole thing with my assistant.
Yes, another Hollywood thing.
I was
to
like,
do.
talk to my assistant,
"We're friends."
and you're like,
No, we're friends. He
We're-
goes,
we are work friends. Okay.
Listen, okay.
We're if you quit comedy tomorrow, we would not be friends.
We went in
anymore.
the middle of the ocean. We're friends. We ate together.
Yes.
We made fun of each other. We laughed the whole time. We're
Yeah.
friends.
We are friends. We
Yeah.
are firmly friends. But just because I need my assistant to schedule
Yeah.
this, it does not take away from our friendship. I just don't know the podcast networks. This is a new thing, all because of you. I
Yeah.
don't know their schedule.
Listen. When you asked me, you're like, "Hey, man, you want to come in on Tuesday to record?" I was like, "Let's do it." But when you say, "Hold on, are you available? Let me connect with my assistant," and then she big times me, and she's lazy enough, she sends me the whole, pick a day, and I'm like, "No, let's just have a conversation."
Oh yeah, the Calendly.
The calendar.
I pay for Calendly service. It's a wonderful service.
I just
Allows you
feel
to
like-
easily choose a time. Okay, and then what ended up happening?
we ended up doing it together. We worked the deal out together.
Yeah.
And I came
Yeah. Okay.
because that's what friends do.
We're supposed to record
When
at
you-
3:30.
Yeah.
And you called me at 2:00.
No, we're
and
supposed
said
to record at 5.
3:30.
No, we changed it at 3:30. Her assistant changed it. To
Oh,
3:30.
okay. Okay.
It was 5.
Whatever.
It changed.
You
to 3:30.
called me at 2:00 and you were like, "Yo, where you at?"
and then you go, "Are you gonna cancel?"
I was like, "You better not be canceling." You're like, "No, I'm here."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be there until 3:30."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Okay, I'll hang out with the valet Parkers in the meantime."
I hung out with the valet downstairs. Very good guys downstairs. Mexicans. I love them. Very hardworking. They needed some laughs. I gave them some laughs. It was a good time.
So you need an assistant. Is
No.
the
No,
moral of the story.
The whole point is I love going to places early.
Hmm.
As a young kid, my first job ever, I worked for T-Mobile. My boss told me,
Shout out to T-Mobile.
yeah, whenever you're on time, you're late. Whenever you're early, you're on time.
Ooh.
So I was early. You were late. You came right at 3:30.
That was at T-Mobile. That was T-Mobile wisdom.
T-Mobile is the.
Sounds like Verizon wisdom right there. That sounds like.
That sounds like Metro PCS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We're here.
We're here. You're early.
We're sweating.
We're so hot.
It's so hot in here.
We're so hot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into your fridge.
Let's go.
You guys can see Jack Jr.'s fridge on my Instagram at StandUpDan, and we have it up on the fridge wall. This is a firmly family fridge. I know you have a family.
Yeah, I have
That's
a
what
big
I know.
family.
I know you have a big.
I have 2 fridges too.
Do you really?
I have 2 fridges. This is the one in the house.
Flex.
I
See?
have 3 fridges actually. Sorry, I have this one, and I have one like this in the garage, and I have a freezer fridge.
Wow.
I have 3.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a lot of kids, dude.
For the record, a freezer fridge is just called a freezer.
Yeah, I give a freezer.
Yeah, you're like a deep freeze, like
A
one
big
of those.
one, yeah.
You open it up like
Like
that.
you know, like Italian mob movies, like, oh hey, yo, his Vinny. I got one of those.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I had one of those.
Yeah.
And then my gardeners unplugged the plug to it to use it for something else.
Yeah.
And they forgot to plug it back in.
Yeah, when you said gardeners, you said it like Mexicans.
I mean, it was implied. Because the way that I looked at you, I
You
was
went,
kind of blaming you for
gardeners.
it. I was blaming you a little
Yeah,
bit.
you, Jack, you. Yeah.
And then like 4 months later, I had like a whole elk in there because I went hunting.
Oh my god.
And 4 months later, I was like, oh, I think I might want to eat some elk. And I opened it, and the stench was like nothing.
It smelled like Vinny.
Smelled like Vinny. Smelled like Vinny. It was the worst thing ever.
Oh man.
So I have a little bit of trauma, of unexplored trauma when it
Yeah.
comes to the deep freezes.
Yeah.
So make sure that baby's plugged in.
One thing I hate about fridges, my kids do this a lot. They'll eat something, and they don't finish it, and then they just put the whole plate in there
Oh,
with their food.
wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? And I open the freezer. There's like 14 plates in there. There's a popsicle. There's a shake. Like I'm like, what the hell is this, dude?
Wait, did
Yeah.
they put like plastic on top
No,
of
man, they just put the plate in there. I'm like, this plate's gonna break.
it? Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is what happens to the third generation, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, your parents work their asses off to
Yep.
get you here. You work your ass off to become successful.
Well,
Next generation doesn't even give a shit about
no.
putting food away.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Or putting it in Tupperware, you know.
Yeah.
Look at our fridge. Look,
Well, okay.
you might see a popsicle in there. Actually,
This is a very, very well organized fridge. Let's go to the top
Okay.
row. We've got. You need to refill your orange juice.
yeah. We need to refill that.
You got an OJ.
See, my son probably did that. They just take it. That's not even a shot of orange juice left.
Yeah.
You can't even make it vodka orange. Nothing. You can't do nothing with that.
No, you can't do anything. And look at how much space it takes up.
so
the
much
dead
space. Yeah.
Very irresponsible. That's some rich third generation shit right there.
Yep.
Is that milk brand with the green circle?
organic.
Is that Target?
No.
Is it Target milk?
No. That's Trader Joe's, I think, or
No.
not Trader Joe's. It's not Target.
I think it is Target, and you're embarrassed.
No,
for
it's not
calling it out
Target.
for your
I love Target.
milk.
No, man. I like Target. That's not Target because I bought that milk. That might
Okay.
be Ralph's.
Oh, it might be Ralph's. It might be Ralph's
yeah.
organic line.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
It's
you
only
have-
by organic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you. You made it.
I got kids, dude. Organic everything.
Okay, there's fucking Prego in the door that I'm looking at.
Where? That's not me.
Yeah.
Listen, this
right
is
behind the mustard that also needs to be replaced, you have a Prego, Mr. Organic.
no, it's not Prego. That's prune juice. Is that Prego?
That is definitely Prego.
I don't know. I don't buy that stuff.
Okay, so back to the top row. You've got your pickles. You got
Pickles,
Are you a
pickles.
big pickle guy?
Yeah. You know what's
Yeah.
funny? There's another orange juice behind the milk. If you can tell, if you
Oh,
notice,
yeah.
there's another
Sneaky.
orange juice. Yeah, but that was half empty too.
Yeah. You got to consolidate orange juice.
100%.
That needs an orange juice consolidation.
Yeah.
Second row. What is that, like a little thing of applesauce?
Yeah. That's for the baby, Gerber.
Oh, that's for the baby.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
baby. And then next to it is a plate of watermelon that we sliced up.
Yeah.
And if you notice behind it, there's a watermelon.
Tupperware of
a watermelon.
Wow.
So yeah.
Watermelon is. I don't know if it's an immigrant thing because my dad has an obsession with watermelon where he thinks that it cures everything.
Does he really?
Yeah, anything. I have a cold, I need watermelon. I have AIDS, give me more watermelon. He's been treating his AIDS with watermelon
Oh my gosh.
for 10 years now. And he's doing fine.
Hey.
He's doing great. And okay, so then what is that like? Is that like a rice pudding on the left?
I think that might be a tub of ranch from like a fast food, like a takeout.
Okay.
I'm thinking. The funny thing is, like all this stuff, I travel a lot, so I rarely eat at home.
Okay.
My wife does cook though. If you notice, there's veggies down there. In the second, there's cabbage. You see all that stuff right there?
Yes.
There's cabbage. So I like. There's a Tupperware that's soup. She always makes me soups.
That's nice.
And then see that plate right there. That's there. That's a leftover plate. One of the things I was talking about with the kids.
Oh yeah.
Just put.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just
Full on throw the plate,
yeah,
raw
throw the plate,
dog.
Yeah.
Wow, the balls
yeah.
on these kids.
Yeah, but this one there's just actually plastic on top of it, so this one took care of it. So it might have
Yeah.
been my wife that did that. But yeah, man, it's just literally like I like eating soups, and that's pretty much it. And veggies. I love soups and veggies.
You love soups and veggies.
Soup, salads, and veggies,
Really?
especially at home. Yeah, because we have so much temptation in my house. Dude, she buys a lot of junk.
Can I say something without sounding offensive?
No, go for it.
You're a little large.
I'm very
You're
large.
a little large.
I know.
So, you say I eat soups and vegetables.
No.
I'm
At
calling
home.
bullshit.
At home.
Okay.
At home. Let me
Okay.
finish the story. Pay attention. I'm a little large. I'm a 2X large. You're a little large.
Yep.
You're a little medium.
I'm a little medium.
You're a little medium, large.
medium.
No, man. So like when I eat at home, I really want to eat healthy because that's the only time I can eat healthy. When I'm
Right.
on the road, I eat like shit.
Oh, really?
Because I'm, on the road, the comedy, hotels, airports.
You know
it's all
what's
fast
funny?
food.
I try to do the opposite. It's like when I'm on the road, I'm almost way more militant about trying to be healthy because
How?
it's so much easier.
Oh, you only do one show at
die.
night. You only do one show at night. You don't do two.
I mean, that's just mean. Why are you?
I'm just saying, like,
What are you
'cause-
saying? I
no.
can't sell 2 shows?
No, because if you're eating well on the road, that means you're going during prime time hours. Restaurants are still open. When I'm done,
No,
both shows.
I do my 3:00 afternoon show.
Three-
From 3 to 3:30.
You
and
do
then
a 3:30 show.
And then I have a dinner set
What are you, a
up
magician?
Dude, I have a corporate gig coming up next week.
At 3:30?
That's at 11 a.m.
What do you do?
I don't know. I'll tell you next week at
Oh
11
my
a.m.
gosh! Wow. Okay. Yeah. So my shows are at 8, and I'm done by like 1:30 in the morning. So it's always Denny's.
You're doing 2 shows a night.
Probably, most likely. Yeah.
And then you have to go to Denny's.
And then I go to Denny's. It's bad.
It's not even that. Here's the thing. At Denny's, you can probably order healthy, but
It's
when
Denny's.
it's 2 in the morning,
You don't want
you're
you.
exhausted.
Yeah.
You just got off stage. You feel like the king.
You're drunk.
You're drunk. You
Yeah.
want to treat yourself
Yeah.
to
Breakfast, French toast, bitch.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner in
Ah,
one meal. You can do
yes.
them all.
I've done that before. I've done that. That's why on Denny's there's pictures. You just go,
Yes.
Yeah, right.
That is true.
Yeah.
They know their audience.
You're so drunk and you just can't say the words like.
Yeah. Me want.
They want moons over my hammy.
So when you are on the road, okay, let's finish your fridge and then I
Go
want to get
for
to
it.
stand up. You've got your craft singles in the top right in the door.
Craft. Those have been there forever.
Really?
Yeah, we don't like that.
Okay. Yeah, I could tell. You got the butter. The butter is leaning on it,
Yeah.
showing it who's boss.
Yeah, the butter.
Yeah. You have a lot of preserves. This is like a preserve-heavy fridge.
What's a preserve?
Like a jelly?
Jelly. That's preservatives.
No, it's just called a preserve. 'cause
Preserve.
It's a way to preserve the fruit.
So a lot of the jellies are from fans, like Armenians. They bring me like these little. This is Armenian jam.
Come on.
This is from Iran.
Really?
Yeah. So a lot of the stuff, and my wife loves it. We really enjoy it. I wish I knew the names. I could give them a shout out, but I really don't remember.
That's so
But I always
nice.
get gifts at my shows.
Really?
Yeah. They'll, try this. My mom made this, and I go, all right. And it could be poison.
One day you're gonna die.
No,
You
no,
will be
no.
poisoned.
Hope not. I died by cookie.
I once did a show when it was a Persian show, and the guy ended up bringing a bunch of what was it? It was like lavashak.
Oh.
Lavashak, which is like the Persian fruit roll-ups.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he like made his own.
I know that guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, he in one of my shows too.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Nice
He-
guy.
I did a show with Maz, and he brought a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, he likes to.
Yeah.
That's his grift. He waits for Maz.
Yeah, dude.
And then he
I'm
likes-
like, what the hell is it? He goes, try it. It's good. It's like fruit roll up. I go, okay. And I'm like, hey. And then where'd he go? Give me more. I go for my kids.
I will eat anything someone gives me at a show.
100%. Me too.
I will eat it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's so good, I'll bring it like when I'm on stage. I go, hey, bring that stuff that lady brought. Where's she at? This is working good, guys.
This is amazing. I'm jealous of that. I've never gotten preserves after.
You don't get like gift baskets and stuff like that? No.
I feel like since we've started, all you're doing is showing off how much more fun your show.
No.
You have 2 shows a night.
Well, I do. I do.
get gifts.
But no, but I ask for stuff too. Like when I do like interviews and stuff, or I'm on lives. I'm like, yo, man, if you have a business, bring some stuff, and I'll promote you. Like I don't
really?
It doesn't happen organically. Like I go, bring me something.
I love it. And then, okay, so this is a little bone I have to pick. Not with you, but
Yeah.
with whomever made these beans. This is garbanzo beans.
Yeah, I love garbanzo beans.
Oh, by the way, back to preserves real quick.
Yeah.
Do you know what the difference is between a jelly and a jam?
One is more loose.
No, I can't jelly my dick in your ass.
Oh my god. Pause. This is a kid-friendly show. It's about food.
So glad this is on video now.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Okay, the beans, the garbanzo beans.
Yeah,
You see that on the bottom row.
yeah.
It says garbanzo beans, but then if you zoom in next to the garbanzo beans, it says chickpeas.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't see that.
why wouldn't you just say chickpeas?
What's the difference?
What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo?
Onto the same thing?
I've never had a garbanzo on my face before. That's that joke.
Oh my God! Did you write these before? I hope you didn't spend time with this.
No,
I'm
I
so
did
sorry.
not. I did not at
Oh my
all.
God! Even the sound guy's like, "Come on, cut it out."
You have a bottle of white wine that has its cork on top.
Yeah,
Was that-
that's from that's Armas wine from Armenia. That's wine from Armenia.
really.
Yeah, very good wine.
Come on,
Yeah, Armenian wine.
are Armenians making good wine?
Armenians are making good wine, bro.
Are you sure that it's
Yeah.
good enough that it can be seated in your fridge next to ranch dressing and barbecue sauce?
Listen, those are my favorite things in the world. I love ranch and barbecue, so that's top 3 right there.
Yeah. And then I would love to do a deep dive on Armenian winemaking. That might be our interstitial. 'Cause
Yeah,
before we go to commercial.
What's the interstitial mean?
Interstitial is like before we. This is like me explaining a lot of stuff to you.
Well, I'm not educated.
Right.
While you were learning, I was being funny.
Right. Oh wow. Wow. Very, very good slight backhands you give me. They're not like full backhands. It's like a white glove, white glove to my face. In your crisper, you got a crisper full of herbs. That's a very Persian.
Those are radishes. I
Yeah.
like radishes. I eat radishes every day almost.
Really?
Yeah, I eat it like as an apple.
Like raw.
Raw radish.
You ever do it like the French style? They take it, they'll put some butter on it and some
You say
salt,
something? Are you gonna say, okay, I thought you said something gay. You do the French style and you go.
and then they put it in their ass.
And they, no, I ate it raw.
Really?
I ate it with my soups.
So you're just at home.
And there's cabbages in the bottom.
You're
I
just
love
at
cabbage.
home chomping on radishes and
Radish,
soups.
yeah. But then you know what's crazy? I'll eat healthy all day, and then at nighttime I'm like, yeah, pantry Oreos.
We have the same problem. If my meals were only up until 5 o'clock,
You'd
I'd
be
be the
sexy.
healthiest person in
Yeah.
the world. But once that sun comes down, Mr. Wine
Tequila.
Wine needs to open up.
Yeah, it's so bad.
We
The only time. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I can say what it's
Anything.
adult. Okay.
I'm
The
sorry, I
only-
just made a joke
Yeah,
about
I know.
chicks peeing on my
I
face.
thought you were gonna edit that out. No.
No.
So the only time I eat healthy throughout the day, I ask my wife, "Are we gonna have sex tonight?" And she goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I really want to eat that." So like, if she says we're not having sex, I'll go get Tommy's and get a cheeseburger and eat really unhealthy. But if we're having sex, I'm eating super healthy all day long. I don't want to feel bloated. I want to perform my best.
What can you take me through the kind of sex that you have that you have to optimize your meal?
I just like I give it 110%, man, and I'm just I got references out there. You're welcome. I'm just saying, man. I always want to perform my best.
My God.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like, you're getting interviewed after. Like, yeah, I gave it everything I had.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's not me. I just gotta thank him, man. You know, it's him. It's a team effort, man. And in the fourth quarter, I was about to, finish, and then I said, "You got one more play in you. Come on."
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. I don't think that, and this is, I don't normally say things just for the ladies.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been able to out-stamina physically my penis stamina. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You have to like.
It'll always be quicker than like my body gives out.
Oh, like you finish before you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a couple moves you could do.
Okay.
When you're in the moment, you're like, yeah, and you pull it out, and you kind of go hit the head a little bit, and
Right.
shock them, and then they get pissed off. What's happening?
Right.
This doesn't feel good.
Okay,
this
so
doesn't
I'm-
feel good. And then you're like, yes, it doesn't feel good. It hurts. And then you go back in there,
Yeah.
and you got another quarter.
Wow. Okay, so you're just like doing like you're just abusive.
I'm abused to myself.
It's an abusive relationship.
Like, no, stop it.
Oh my
We're
God.
not there yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But sometimes I like to be selfish. I'm like, you know what? This is just for me.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
Netflix is on. Hurry up. We got to go.
Well, or you had a burger. And you
Or had a
have-
burger. No, I don't like. I honestly, it sounds really weird. I don't like to have sex after I eat. I feel really,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already, I'm a big guy. But
Yeah,
when
but
you're
what if-
bloated, when you eat, because I eat like I said, fast food, nasty. You feel like awful.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
That's why I try to like. If you look, I try. You know, like that's all frozen stuff right there.
So this is a sex fridge, is what you're telling me.
This is a sex fridge.
This is an optimized sex fridge.
sex fridge. Yeah.
Got it.
The ranch and the wine. I wine her and then I ranch her.
Oh my god. All right, your freezer has what is that frozen thing on the bottom left?
Those are longanisas. It's Filipino.
Oh yeah.
Little Filipino sausages.
Yeah.
My wife's Filipino.
Is she?
Filipina. Filipino sounds like I have a Filipino. Like a Filipino. Oh, yeah. I was in my head. I was saying, I have a Filipino. Sounds like I'm dating a man.
Right.
It's Filipina.
Listen, this is a non-judgment zone at Green Eggs and Dan.
Green eggs and that. No,
Okay.
those are Filipino sausages. They're called longanisas, I believe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you're. Hold on. Let me get this straight. You're half Mexican, half Armenian?
I'm half Mexican, half Armenian. My dad's were Lebanese Armenian, and then my mom's from Mexico City, and then my wife's Filipino Portuguese.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And your mom is Mexican, or is she Armenian by descent as well?
Mexican.
She is Mexican.
Full-blown Mexican.
Because what's interesting there is that the Lebanese had a huge impact on Mexican food.
Yeah.
Lebanese immigrants
Pastor.
brought the al pastor.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So it's kind of like bringing your culinary words together. The al pastor taco is like you in a food.
It's me.
That's you.
It's me with no hair.
You're delicious.
I'm delicious with pineapple.
Do you like the touch of pineapple in an al
I like the
pastor?
pineapple. I like the pineapple on the side. Like I'll eat the taco, and then when I have that little flavor at the end, I'll wash it down with the pineapple.
Oh, interesting. You ever go to the ones where they're like fucking going at 100 miles an hour. They make the taco, and then they take the samurai sword and they slice it from the top, and they catch it over here.
Yeah, that's the signature thing. They all do that. And if they're
mean,
not doing that, it's not legit.
How are they not competing in the Olympics with this hand-eye coordination?
Probably because they don't have papers.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, back to your freezer. Okay, so then, anything else special here to talk about in the freezer?
Is that normal? Those ice packs like that?
Yeah, you have a lot of ice packs. Do you do a lot of barbecues where you just like?
See, I didn't know what those were for. I
up a
thought
cooler?
those were for when people fell down. I'm like, does people fall down on here? It's my wife does that. She just buys ice.
I like that you're asking it of your own family.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
you're
like-
like, hey, what's up? I'm back. Are you guys like falling down and stuff?
No, it's true because I'm always traveling. So I'm
Yeah.
like, what happened? Why is there so many ice packs? And she just buys them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ice packs.
Okay. And by the way, is most of the food in the household Filipino or is it Mexican or Armenian?
So that's what I love about Phoebe. She literally like.
Phoebe, very traditional Filipino name.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, I don't know. So what I love about her is that like if we go to a restaurant or we get excited about something,
Yeah.
she'll learn how to make it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like that's why I fell in love with her. Like we literally like we'll go get sushi one day, and this roll was amazing. She'll learn how to make it.
Come on.
She serves it at home. Thai food, she'll make it. She'll make freaking Chinese food. She'll make everything,
Wow.
and I love it. I just love it. She's on the phone. She loves to cook. She's very traditional. Loves to cook, clean. She's the best.
Yeah.
Very, and I'm the money maker. So
Yeah.
we're very like a couple in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a hold of yourself, woman.
Yeah, she's like she loves to cook, and well, she said she used to love to cook. Lately, she's been kind of moody, but
Oh, really?
she just turned 40, so
Yeah.
yeah.
You got to upgrade. Just kidding.
Yeah.
You said you turned moody because you turned 40.
Yeah, I gotta get a dude.
You gotta get a dude. You gotta get a Filipino.
Filipino.
Filipino o'clock.
Filipino o'clock.
What are these? Okay, are those hamburger patties up top there?
Yeah, those are
That's
hamburger
some.
patties.
Yeah, this is some family. This is some family shit.
Yeah, I
that
just
know
bought a
nothing
grill.
about.
I just bought a dope grill.
Oh, you did?
I built a grill.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this.
Amazing grill.
Like it was like a grill company. This is
Grill
like
company.
influenced.
Yeah, influencer. I should give him a shout out too.
Yeah, give them a shout out for
I
sure.
gotta check it out.
No, because it's a beautiful grill. It's like a custom do, right?
Yeah, man. It was such a good grill, man. I always forget their freaking name. It's like Barbecue Appliances, I think, or something like that.
You might want to look it up and get it right.
Yeah.
Since they gave you like a $5,000 grill for free.
It wasn't free.
Oh, it wasn't free. All right.
Yeah,
well then-
Fireside Barbecue Appliances.
Okay.
They gave me a good deal. It was they built this amazing grill. It's in one of my videos with Aura, and then they built a mangal,
Yeah.
and then they put a whole the base and marble, and
Cool.
they put a power outlet. They did it so fast. It was great, dude.
I'm a big fan of the mangal.
Mangal.
We call it mangal.
Mangal.
Mangal is basically a shallow pit where you put your coals and you barbecue your kebabs.
Yeah.
It is so analog that I love it, especially since like we're in this world of my barbecue has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And, it gives you a massage while it's cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great. Traeger. Shout out to Traeger.
Oh, yeah. He gave me a Traeger grill, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he threw that in, too.
Amazing.
Yeah, he was great.
But the mangal, to me, is like very like caveman.
Yeah.
And it honestly, it makes your meat taste fantastic.
Totally.
Yeah.
It tastes so, oh, my God. I like that burned taste.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw my wife on there.
She deserves it. Hey. All right, we got
That's ravioli on the right.
Yeah, frozen
ravioli. The spicy meat pizza is not me. I think that my son Nathan bought that.
That's okay. No judgment.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's spicy meat pizza. Yeah, I mean, look, this is a very meat and potatoes family fridge.
Yeah.
I think you're doing well here.
My other fridge has beer and just junk probably.
Yeah.
Perrier.
Now, you and I have something in common. We love the sauce. We like to drink alcohol.
Yeah.
And we sometimes like to drink to excess.
A lot.
And it's part of the reason I brought you here.
Amazing.
Open the door.
Oh,
Jack Jr.'s family is
Mom.
here.
It's her fault.
What is your favorite booze?
Tequila.
It is.
So the truth is, man, I never drank tequila. I drank tequila in high school, like, because I was Mexican. I thought I had to drink tequila.
Yeah,
That's
rite
the
of
truth.
passage.
Tequila. I drink it, and I would drink like Jose Cuervo, and I got sick one time, and I got really drunk, and I threw up like crazy, and I hated tequila for the rest of my life. So I started drinking whiskey. I drink whiskey, but then as I started drinking whiskey, I started doing like drugs.
Yeah.
So that's why I stopped drinking whiskey, because I feel like if I have like a whiskey, I've been clean and sober for I don't do that stuff anymore. But when I drink whiskey, I feel like
you have a little Pavlov's dog thing going.
Yeah, it kind of goes, okay, it's missing this.
Yeah, yeah.
So I switched back to tequila, and I've been really happy.
So tequila doesn't make you feel like I need to do some coke?
No.
Interesting.
It makes me feel like, and I also don't drink cheap tequila.
Right.
I'll buy the most expensive tequila, so like it controls my drinking.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, I'm fucking broke. Did we just spend $600 on shots? That happens a lot.
Yeah, this is an argument for you to not become too successful, because if you make too much money, you're gonna be like, bring it all on.
Yeah, totally. So
I don't
like,
care.
I cut back on drinking like a lot, but it's still a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'll have like let's say like between like if I do a show, like let's say I did a show in Reno this weekend. We did 2 shows. I probably had pre-show 4 shots, during the show 2 shots.
Wow.
2 shots before the next show, and then 6 shots throughout the rest of the night.
Wow.
So
You're like a throwback comedian. You're
15, 16 shots by the end of the night, and I'm still good.
Really?
And I'm crushing.
Wow.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "How does he do it? It's not real tequila." I was like, "Oh yeah, taste it." Yeah.
I like that because your relationship is throwback, is 1950s.
Yeah.
As a comedian, you're throwback.
Yeah.
Because I feel like now everyone's like, no, I need to optimize my health for when I'm on set.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
No, this is who I
This
am.
is back in the day, in the day shit, man.
Yeah, I said the way I balance it is now I wake up in the morning now, no matter how hungover I am, and I'll hit the treadmill for like at least an hour.
Really?
I swear I've been doing
Running
that.
or walking?
No, just walking.
Yeah.
I do walking, and I put incline.
Yeah.
And then I'll check all my emails, and
Yeah.
I'm like trying to get shit going. That's why I don't have an assistant. I assist myself. I
Right.
go, here
And
you go.
we saw how that worked. You
One
got
more
here-
shot.
You got here 2 hours early.
I was on time though. Imagine I was 2 hours late. Had to walk out here like Brett Ernst.
Yeah. Oh my God. So I'm gonna get to my questions that I ask every guest on the podcast. I don't know if you studied them.
I saw a few. I
saw a
had a
few.
lot of time in the car.
Okay, great. Starting with, what is your earliest food memory?
My earliest food memory.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. My grandmother used to make me enfrijoladas.
Enfrijoladas.
And I asked my mom today, I said, how come we never eat that? She goes, that's what you eat when you're poor. It's basically tortilla with pinto beans.
Interesting.
That's it.
No
and then
cheese?
garnish cheese, a little bit of cheese.
Okay.
But that was my favorite meals. I used to love them. I used to have like 6 or 7 of them.
I can see that being great. The bean, I can relate.
Yeah.
I get the bean taco at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
and it's very good.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's not a taco. It's like it's like a tortilla. So you put the pinto beans in like I think it's how you make it. I'm assuming you put the pinto beans in like I don't know if you get them out of can or whatever. They're boiling, right?
Okay.
That juice that's under the bottom.
Yes.
You basically soak the tortilla in that juice.
Okay.
And then you put the tortilla, and then you soak it, and then you put the beans in there. You fold it over, and you put more beans on top, and you sprinkle the cheese.
Yeah.
And then every bite it's supposed to be hot, and then you eat it, and it just like melts in your mouth.
I mean, it sounds kind of like a quesadilla.
Kind of. There's not much cheese in it. There's no cheese in it.
Cheese. Okay.
It's like I'm talking about like the queso fresco. You know what I'm talking about? Like that.
The white stuff.
The one that's like cocaine.
Yeah.
You just sprinkle on top a little bit. That's it. You don't put like melted cheese in it. It's just like a little bit like cold. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like it has a cold and then a hot effect. But we ate that a lot as a kid. Like when I grew up in Mexico City with my grandmother. You know?
Yeah.
And my parents would send me and my sisters to Mexico City. So that's the most I remember.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's a sweet one.
Yeah. It reminds me every time I hear that word, it reminds me of my grandmother.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Unless you hated your grandmother.
No, I loved her. She
Okay.
taught me to ride a bike. She's the best.
She taught you how to ride a bike?
Yeah.
And that makes her the best?
Yeah, man. What'd you teach me?
What did I teach you? I taught you the difference between a jelly and a jam.
Whoa.
What is your death row meal? So let's think of a reason that you're...
Kung Pao chicken.
What?
Kung Pao chicken.
Oh, wow.
Hold
Hold on. We have to come up with a reason that you're on death row
Oh,
first.
my bad. Sorry.
Okay, so you're on death row because you go to Denny's late night.
Yeah.
You're hammered.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hi, welcome to Denny's. We've decided to switch things up here. We don't have photos of our food anymore. We just have everything in 8-point font.
Oh,
Where
8-point
you can look
font.
that. And you just say, "Oh, really? Really interesting." And then you fucking pull out a machete.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Boom. You start lopping heads
Yeah.
at Denny's. Now you're on death row.
Yeah.
Your death row meal is Kung Pao chicken?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for Chinese food, bro.
Really?
I love Chinese food.
I do too.
I don't care how the worse it is, the better.
Agreed.
I'll go anywhere. It has a C, let's do it. Like I've been in New York, any city I go to, any hotel I go, Chinese food near me. Like literally, watch this. Chinese food near me.
One possibility is Chin Chin on West Sunset Boulevard.
Look at that.
in West Hop.
3 stars. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chinese food is everywhere, bro.
It is everywhere. In fact, I had a Chinese food historian on the show once.
No way.
And one of the big reasons that it's everywhere is because while they were building the railroads back in the 1800s, they would basically it would take Chinese people to all over little parts of America, and then they were done building the railroads, and suddenly they were there, and they're like, all right, let's start a life here.
It's
and
crazy.
that's what they knew how to do.
Yeah,
So that's
man.
why literally every single town you go to is going to have a Chinese
Yeah,
restaurant.
man, it's weird.
Isn't that
I've been
wild?
like Tulsa, Oklahoma, and
Yeah.
I'm like, Chinese food near. There's 3 next to you. I'm like, what the hell?
I
Yeah.
love that Chinese food near me is something that you tell
It's
Siri
always
on the regular.
On a regular.
But I agree with you that Chinese food is, I don't want the A.
It just makes me happy, bro.
I don't want the A. I want the B or the C.
Yeah.
That's how I know that, because
Yeah.
A, you've
Yeah.
sanitized it too
Yeah.
much.
No, I want to get sick a little.
Yeah, I want that wok
Yeah.
to be left out.
Yeah.
You know, I want the guy cooking it to be having a cigarette dangling from his mouth.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait.
Hi everyone. You just heard Jack do a racist Chinese accent. I
That's
just
what-
want to make clear
that's-
that was him
It
and
wasn't
not me.
It wasn't racist. That's what I heard.
Hey everyone, Dan again. Sounds like Jack is doubling down on his Chinese accent.
But what I'm trying to say is the best Chinese food is when they don't speak English.
Yeah.
When they say cash only, I go yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If they take credit card, you can't trust the place.
No. If they're like, hey, you can order off the iPad. Nope. I'm out of here.
Hell no. I
No
want some little
way.
kid to come up to me. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Some little
I
kid
want
take my
child
order.
labor.
Child labor. Cash only. Amazing food. It's the best.
It is the best.
The best is when you sit down at a Chinese restaurant and the family of the owner is eating next to you.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. You know what I love? I love those videos. You watch them on YouTube where there's like a black guy who speaks fluent Chinese.
No.
And he like is in China.
Chris Tucker.
Hey everyone. Before there, when Jack said
Rush
Chris
Hour.
Tar-
Chris Tucker. You don't remember Rush
No,
Hour?
no, no, I know. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But it's
Where's
like-
Ricky Tan?
It'll be like a dude who's like black and he like speaks fluent Chinese and he's in China or he's in Chinatown in like America and he'll be at a restaurant and he'll just be eating and then like he'll be like, "Thank you, this is very good," and they're like, "Oh," and they're like very suspicious of black people.
Yeah.
And then suddenly he'll be like,
Okay, really? Hey guys, I'm Jack Jr.
"No."
Dan just made a very racist slur.
And then they're like, "What? How do you speak
Yeah,
Chinese?"
he's making yeah. It's like, oh.
And they're like, "Can we take a picture with you,
Yeah. Let's put you on the wall.
please?"
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. What my favorite Chinese food these days is either an orange chicken that's not too sweet because
Yeah.
most of them are too sweet. Shout out to Formosa Cafe. They have one that
I
is
never had it before.
perfect amount of
We're
sweetness.
going after this.
Awesome.
100%.
And then the other one is mushu. I'm a big fan of the mushu.
I like mushu.
The mushu's like a taco. It's like a Chinese taco.
Mushu, it's sweet though. It's sweet usually.
It is a little sweet, but I just like the bread.
I
that
order
you-
mushu at the casino a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, casino has great Chinese food.
Casino?
Any casino.
Oh, any casino.
Casino. Any casino.
Because there's a lot of Chinese gamblers.
Yeah. Hang on.
Hi, everyone. The stereotype of Chinese
The guy's
gamblers-
laughing back there. This is funny. I'm sorry. That's a clip. I love, dude. You have to play baccarat with Asians. Is the best, dude.
Yeah, I once got a flat tire on the way back from the Long Beach Laugh Factory, and I ended up in a
Commerce
town.
Casino.
It wasn't Commerce, but it was something Gardens.
Oh, Bicycle Gardens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I ended up at this casino.
Yeah.
And there was a huge like Vietnamese population there.
100%.
And they had like a Vietnamese restaurant in this casino that probably had the most authentic Vietnamese food that I've ever seen at a restaurant.
Yeah,
I
right.
was like,
It was
whoa.
amazing, probably.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Okay, best high end meal you've ever had.
Ooh, best high-end meal. Ooh. Okay, here's a funny story. I was in San Diego and I wanted to take my wife out for I forgot what the restaurant was called, but I knew it was expensive because we ordered like tomahawk steaks and like all this. Like the bill was like $700.
Okay.
It was supposed to be $700.
Okay.
It was so good. It was like we had Brussels sprouts, we had like pork belly, we had like this big tomahawk steak. Like presentation was amazing, and it was so good. And then I'm eating, and this is before I had my afro. I had short hair. I'm eating, and I cut a piece of thing, and I put a bite in my mouth, and I'm chewing, and I pull this huge piece of hair, like long, like it would just.
It never ended.
It never ended, and
It was
I
like
instantly.
it was like a Lady in the Tramp.
I instantly almost threw up. Like
No.
"Ugh." And
Oh
then
my
she goes, "What's
God.
wrong?" I go, "There's a fucking hair." And then I guess I was making so much of a scene that the waiter goes, "What's wrong?" And I went, and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And then like before I could really get mad because I'm like nauseous, the manager goes like, "No, they keep it down." He's like, "Don't worry, everything's on the house." I go, "Oh, this is the best meal ever." I was like, "Take this part."
Wow.
But it was on her birthday too, so that's why I remember it so well. It was like the first time I ever had any kind of real money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's go splurge.
Yeah.
We went to a show. I forget what we saw. Or it was a movie, I think. And then we went to this nice steakhouse, and it was really out of my budget. There's no way I could have paid for this bill. But I wanted to make her happy, so we did it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I'm such a pretentious foodie, but for some reason, the hairs don't bother me.
Really?
Is that crazy? I mean, what happened to you? That's a
in your
singular
mouth?
thing. That's
like,
different.
Like
That's
you're like
different.
chewing and it's still coming out.
That's different. But I'm saying, like, if I get a plate of food and there's like a hair on the side
Yeah.
of the plate, I'll just flick it off and I'll be okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that too.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about in mid bite.
Yeah.
It was gross.
Yeah.
The restaurant was in the Gaslamp district. It was a fancy restaurant. I want to give it a credit because they were really nice.
I don't think they want this press.
Oh. Well,
I'd
yeah.
love to give you guys the credit for
Yeah, no.
almost
So
making me
this was
projectile
actually
vomit.
this was in 2020
Okay.
in March. I remember the date perfectly because right before COVID.
Yeah.
So for her birthday, we had no kids. We didn't have kids together yet. We just had our own kids.
Yeah.
Because we're a blended family, and I took her to the San Diego Safari Zoo.
Okay.
We fed elephants and giraffes, and it was a great zoo. San Diego's was amazing.
Yeah.
And then we had the Andaz Hotel, had a suite, and then we had dinner, and then that's when everything happened. And
Wow.
that's what I remember. It was so perfect. And then we came home, and then we got on lockdown, COVID.
That was your last meal.
That was our last meal.
Wow.
Hairy tomahawk steak.
You know what's funny?
Authentic steak that had the cow's ass.
My last meal before COVID was also at a steakhouse.
No way.
Yeah. Brian and Cooper Steakhouse in Long Island. I remember it very well.
Yeah, were you're COVID and you were over there?
Yeah, I was in Long Island.
Oh, okay.
I was shooting a TV show with Kevin James called The Crew.
Nice.
Did not get picked up.
It's all right. You still shot it.
Shot it.
Hey.
Made some good money.
It's great.
Bought a house.
You got to teach me an audition.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, for real, I just auditioned for a really big show. I signed an NDA. It was a really big show.
Wow.
I thought I got it. Like the role was like they described me.
Really?
They go big guy, hairy chest, chains, slick back hair.
Yeah.
I guess that's all I can say because I don't want to give up a role.
Yeah.
But I got an acting coach. I spent like $500 on coaching. Like I thought I landed it. I was like, this feels great.
Yeah.
And then I didn't hear back.
Well, it takes some time.
Yeah.
It's funny. I have these moments sometimes when I'm reading the character breakdown for an audition.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, this is totally me. And then I realize it's like the worst things ever. And I'm like, yeah, that is me. It's like a guy whose life is going nowhere. Can't seem to nail down a relationship.
Yeah. It's like really depressed, hungover, alcoholic.
Yeah. Constantly insecure about his body.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God,
it's me.
I got this.
I have that. I have body dysmorphia.
I think I have a healthy amount of body dysmorphia.
I have it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why, you think you're bigger than you are or smaller than you are?
I'm never happy. Like I've weighed myself. I've been 220 before, and I still said I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking disgusting. I'm so fat.
Yeah.
You know, I've been 340 pounds. I'm 280 now.
Wow.
But I'm always like fluctuating my weight. And no matter what I do, I'm unhappy with the way I look.
That's a huge fluctuation.
I'm so unhappy with the way I look. And the more I eat, the more depressed I get.
Wow. Listen, man, I appreciate that you're
guys,
being vulnerable. But this is a food podcast.
If you're struggling with food, please call 1-800.
Wait, have you ever thought about the Ozempis?
So that's the thing. I just said this on stage recently. I went to the doctor, and then the doctor's like, I have a good relationship with my doctor. I love him, but he goes, "Hey man, great news! You qualify for Ozempic." And I go, "How's that great news?" I go, "How's that great news, bro?" He's like, "No, it's great news. It's only $100 a month. You get a couple shots, and you'll cut down your eating habits. And honestly, it'll be good for you." I said, "Time out. Have you seen people right now? They're melting. They look like, it doesn't look good."
Yeah.
So that's what got me on this whole walking and hiking, and I've been doing that a lot lately. So
that's the thing, man. Zone 2 cardio. That's what I was gonna say. If you start doing that 1 hour treadmill every morning, you're gonna start melting shit away.
But I'm drinking it again.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah, drinking is so bad, dude.
It's so bad.
Let's get back to the food.
Anyway, what is the best low end meal you've ever had? So this could be like a street taco, like an al pastor, or
best low end meal.
Yeah.
Could it be any meal that I just didn't pay for? That's hella low. I would have to say the Mexican food at the strip club in Vegas.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a strip club called Sapphire in Las Vegas.
Okay. Shout out to Sapphire.
Shout out to
the ladies at Sapphire.
Hell yeah. 2 for 1, 2 for fun. Get her done. This funny story, name drop. I was there with Marlon Wayans.
Okay. Yeah.
I did a show and he popped in and the freaking club went crazy when he showed up. And then he goes, "You gonna come out with me tonight?" I said, "No, man." He's like, "No, you." He goes, "I made you look dope tonight. You're coming with me." And I said, "All right, where we going?" He goes, "We went to Sapphire."
That's the best reason to get someone to come to a strip club. I made you look good tonight.
So then we go to the strip club, and we didn't even go to the strip club. He took me to the restaurant next door to it.
Okay.
Because it's like literally attached.
Okay.
You can go to the strip club and eat at the same time.
So now it's like a Baskin Robbins big the Taco
Pizza
Bell
Hut.
thing. Pizza Hut.
So that's exactly what it is. So me and Marlon were sitting down and we're literally eating tacos and nachos, and it was amazing. The food was so good.
Yeah.
But my favorite part was we're eating, and as we're eating, when we walked in, it was just me and him eating. But as the food came, we just look around and there's like 14 strippers around us.
Okay.
And they're just watching him eat. Like, I'm nobody. But they're just watching, and he's like, "How's the food?" I'm like, it's good. But I'm like, they're everywhere.
Like vultures.
Yeah, like vultures. But it was a really fun night that night.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah. Marlon's
he goes hard.
I mean, I don't know, this is a long time ago, but yeah, he's fun, man.
There's really nothing like having good food at a strip club, because it's a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
It's a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
It's a good combination. I'm very pro that. There was I remember in Portland, I went to a strip club.
Which one?
Portland has the most
There's
strip
so
clubs
many strip clubs.
per capita of anywhere else in the country.
Yeah. Totally.
But they're also they have this hipster lumberjack thing going on. So every strip club has a fully stocked, beautiful bar with very random liqueurs.
Really?
Yeah. They had Fernet Branca, and once they're like, oh, we have a grass-fed steak with chimichurri,
my
farm
God.
to table. I'm
That's crazy.
This is a
That's pretty gnarly.
a farm to table strip club.
Pretty gnarly, dude. The worst is when you can literally eat at these places and then the stripper's right there.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to be
Yeah.
overeating in front of a girl that I want to be.
Yeah, I don't want to have
rubbing on.
sushi and I see sushi.
Hey, everyone. Just want to apologize on behalf of all the ladies from Sapphire.
Oh yeah, that's right, guys.
The poor girls at Sapphire. These guys have to. They
Poor girls? Are you crazy? You know how loaded they are? These girls are crushing it right now. And honestly, I think the strip club scene is probably dying right now because all these girls are figuring out that they could just have an OnlyFans
yeah.
and crush it.
Yeah.
Dude, there's people OnlyFans models that are making so much money.
So much money.
Have you tried it? I was thinking about trying it.
Being on it as a model.
as a model.
What would you do?
I don't know. Show my feet and my belly button. Something. What do you guys want?
How much would you charge? How much would you charge?
What?
This was funny. I was on Cameo, right? Mm-hmm. And I was at home.
Yeah.
And
What'd you charge on Cameo?
I think I was charging $90 or something.
Oh my God, this is so bad.
And I was at Cameo. I was at home.
Hey, do this for $90. That sounds so. What?
Listen, so I'm at home and I'm doing and I got one. It's gotta get it back in 6 hours, and you get the $10 extra. And I'm and they're they wanted me to do it as Falafel Phil, the Disney character that I did. And so I'm hello, Angela, happy birthday from your favorite falafel Phil. And I finished it. And my mom was in the other room and she goes, what was that? And I was oh, it's Cameo. It's this thing you get paid to do this. And she's you're not ashamed of yourself.
You're a prostitute?
And I was I kind of am.
Yeah, man.
And so I got off Cameo. I didn't get off Cameo. I increased my price to $500.
I do those for free when people hit me up. Oh, my mom loves you. Can you make a shout out? And I'll send them a story.
Yeah, obviously that I'll do for free.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll do it for strangers for free?
Yeah, when they DM me. Hey, man, my mom's my. Or I remember one time some lady's oh, my mom's turning 60. Can you make a video for her? I said, sure. How about this? I normally charge for stuff like this, but buy 2 tickets to my next show. And if you can't go, just give them to somebody.
Right, and bring some jelly.
Yeah, bring some jelly and
bring
some jam.
Some preserves.
And some preserves. No, but yeah, man. I just think the whole OnlyFans thing it's great for women that they're crushing it.
It is great for women, but I feel bad for the women at Sapphire because these guys are gorging themselves on Mexican food of all the cuisines.
Oh, yeah.
And then suddenly they're getting lap dances and farting all over the place.
Yeah, man.
No bueno. No bueno.
That's why I didn't get a lap dance. I'm bloated.
Yeah, exactly. What's your favorite drunk food?
Ooh, anything.
Anything.
Honestly,
yeah.
Whatever's open.
Yeah.
Well, fast food near me.
What's the last drunk food that you had when you were hammered?
With Aura.
Oh, really?
This past Tuesday, oh,
the show that I was supposed to do?
Yeah, you didn't want to do it.
I know.
So I had a show and it was great, sold out. Anyways,
awesome. Great.
Yeah, and then R and I were like, we were all day drinking, all day.
Okay.
We were together. He had an event at PCC for Armenian Heritage Month. And I went with him to support him. And then we did the show together.
Shout out to Ara. Ara is our mutual friend. He's your brother, basically.
Yeah, my brother.
And he is an amazing chef.
Amazing.
And we have all I became friends with him that same day.
Yeah. Wow.
And we ended up going to the Traeger Barbecue Fest together. Love him. We went skiing together.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's a great guy, great chef. Follow him.
Yeah.
What's his Instagram?
ARAZADA. Arazada.
And he does really interesting. He does a lot of traditional food, but then he adds his little flair to it.
Yeah.
Which I'm very, very pro that type of cooking. And he's a great guy.
Yeah, so we got lit, and Ara doesn't eat like that. He doesn't eat like fast food.
Uh-huh.
So when he said Del Taco, I go, what? He goes, you want to go? And then his wife D goes, yeah. I go, wait, you guys want Del Taco? I said, yeah, let's go. So we drove to one, and then we went to the drive-thru, and he goes, all right, let me get a 7-layer burrito, and then the Del Taco turned their lights off. I go, what the hell?
Come on.
And we see you, and then they they like in mid order they just shut off all the lights.
Come on.
Yeah, it's like they're closed. We're like, what? So we left Burbank, and
This
then
is like a villain origin story.
we left Burbank, and we're like, all right, I guess we'll just go home. And R's like, are you crazy? No, let's go. So then he literally goes to Del Taco by my house. He just goes to my house. He's driving, and we go to Del Taco,
He's sober at this point, everyone.
and it's closed. It's closed.
Say that he's driving. You just said you guys are hammered.
Oh yeah, he was Uber.
Thank you.
He wasn't driving. It was Uber. I was drunk. Anyways,
Right. Yeah.
so then we go to this and it's closed. So now we're like, oh, okay, Uber, take us home.
Yeah.
And then we're driving, we keep driving to my house, and we're like, we see Taco Bell, we're like, yes. So we spend like $48-$50 on
Oh my
Taco
God.
Bell.
That's
there
like
was so much food.
enough to feed.
I think
like,
we all had like 4 items each.
Amazing.
And we got home. I woke up my wife. Hey, wake up! We got Taco Bell. And she's like, gotta sleep. And I go, I just want to invite you. We're having a double date downstairs.
Oh my God.
And then we're just being loud. And then we're gonna fight that night.
Now I'm extra bummed I couldn't do the show.
Yeah, Taco Bell, baby.
Please invite.
You want
me.
to do my next show?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, please invite me to the next one.
May 27th.
I'm not available.
Okay.
What is your favorite hangover cure?
May 27th, guys. Huh?
Favorite hangover cure?
Oh, that's easy. Favorite hangover cure is sleep.
Ooh.
Lots of sleep. And as soon as you wake up, michelada.
Really?
Michelada, have a beer with some tomato, some spicy tapatio. And then I'll probably eat anything and then go back to sleep.
Whoa.
And
I
then-
do that. I do the go back to sleep.
And
thing, too.
then I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then I'll, you know what's funny? Adam Ray, you know Adam Ray, right?
Yeah.
Adam Ray's a joke. He's like, you ever drink too much? And he's like, oh, I'm never drinking again. But then you brush your teeth and you're like, and I'm back in the game. So that's his hangover cure.
Oh, that's so funny.
Brushing his teeth.
Yeah. The last time I was hammered and I got to eat what I wanted to eat was in New York at like the halal truck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
It was so good.
Dude, but those are gross, dude.
I know, and I was so hammered. And there were stickers everywhere in
Oh,
front
it
of
says
us. I was like,
F,
"Fuck
fail
Jews,"
you.
and I was like, "I don't care."
Yeah. It's like, you don't like our people, but this is so delicious.
I'm like, "All praise to Hamas." Can I get
Oh, my God.
what is your favorite dessert?
Pistachio ice cream.
Great one.
Yeah, pistachio ice cream is
Wow.
my favorite. Anything pistachio, to be honest. So honestly, I recently had a pistachio latte, and I was like, "Whoa, this is amazing." Pistachio is like I love pistachio.
I'm with you. You know, I've never actually said that, but I think I agree with you that anything with a pistachio
It's
in it is going to be
amazing.
better.
Dude, like all this, like I had baklava. I had jalapeno pistachios in it. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is amazing.
Love it.
I think pistachio needs more credit, man.
Pistachio needs its moment.
Yeah, man.
You know, I was just talking recently about how when you get a bag of shelled pistachios,
Yeah.
I feel like, I didn't know that I'm the emperor of a fucking country. It's so decadent. It feels so luxurious to not have to open them.
But it's dangerous. Cause you're
I know. Then you're eating like a billion pistachios.
Yeah, they sell those at Costco, I think.
Yeah.
Just big ass bag of empty, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I also think you have to earn your pistachio.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it philosophically. I think it should have.
Yeah.
Like you have to put some calories into getting that out.
You gotta get it out, right? But what were the ones you can never open? You're like, fuck,
Oh yeah,
and
then
you're
you
like,
break
fuck
your tooth.
you. Yeah.
Pistachio ice cream, pistachio gelato.
Yeah. Pistachio gelato. I like the pistachio ice cream from Rite Aid. Is it Rite Aid
Interesting.
still? It's called Rite Aid, right? Rite Aid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but they have
It used
like
to be called Save On.
but they have like a special ice cream that they make. I forget what
Their
the
own
Rite
ice
Aid
cream.
branded ice cream is.
I don't know, but it's my favorite ice cream, right?
Yeah.
Pistachio.
Yeah.
I love that. That ice cream reminds me of my father. My dad would pick me up from school very rarely.
Yeah.
But when he did, we got ice cream.
It's becoming a sad podcast.
I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm okay.
Glory to our martyrs. Can I get the lamb shishlik? Interesting. Yeah. Do you feel like the pistachio is just a way for you to reconnect with your father?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No. I mean, yeah. No, it's just something like there's like it's crazy. I remember a lot of people through food.
Yeah. I mean, your grandmother. You remember her with the.
frijoladas. You know,
That's
my
cool.
mom. It's weird. My mom. When we were little, I go, Mom, what's for dinner? Because she'd have to go to open the club.
Yeah.
She'll pick me up, drop me off.
The comedy club.
The comedy club. And then she'll just open the fridge. There's plenty of food. And then open it. It'll be mayonnaise, tortilla, and jalapenos. And I'm like, Mom, there's only. She goes, that's food, no? I go, so every time I see those items, I go, flashback.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty broke ass Iron Chef
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite celebrity food personality?
You.
Yeah.
And Aura.
And Ara.
Of
Next
course.
question. Desert island food. So you're trapped on a desert island. There's one food you're never gonna get tired of eating. What is that food?
Kung Pao chicken.
Kung Pao chicken.
Yeah.
Wow, your desert island and your death row.
But
are
it
the
would
same.
have to come with rice, though.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
we're
like,
not monsters.
yeah,
No,
we're not
we would give-
monsters.
we would give you both.
And a little bit of that not sriracha, but that hot sauce that they serve in those. You know, Chinese restaurant.
like
it's
the,
like a clear
the chili
thing.
oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's
stuff.
the best.
Okay, that's a very good. I agree with that one.
Do I get toilet paper on the island?
No. But you get to dip into the water.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. Is there a food you can't stand eating?
Yes. This is an easy one.
Ooh.
There's a couple of them.
Ooh.
I hate salmon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cooked or raw?
Both.
Whoa.
I used to like the raw one from like sushi.
Yeah.
But like the cooked one, definitely no.
Wow.
The raw one just lately, it kind of grosses me out.
Get out.
And
I'm gonna
then
strong disagree with you. I've been having a second love affair with salmon.
really no,
Yeah.
it doesn't do it. I don't
Even like the Persian style. Have you ever had the Persian style when it's yellow with the saffron? and
no,
the-
I don't like it. I don't
okay.
like That's like the number one thing probably right now, salmon. I wish I should probably eat me more of it. But like it's like I should have said like Big Mac. No, but salmon I just kind of and then only reason I know this is because my wife's been making a lot of salmon lately, and she goes, "You complain about everything. I'm trying to make healthy food for you." But salmon and
Shout out to Phoebe.
I love Phoebe.
She's trying her hardest.
She's the best.
Just
She's mad right now.
She's making you salmon, and then you're like waking her up drunk with Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
You're undoing everything I'm trying to do for you.
I think salmon. Yeah, salmon probably the worst one. And then I like asparagus. I like the way it tastes. I just don't like the smell afterwards.
Okay.
That's probably why.
We don't have to,
that's why I don't eat it.
We don't have to get disgusting.
But it's not just me. It's everybody.
It is everybody.
Okay, just want to make
This
sure.
is a safe
Like,
space. You're like,
what's going on with me?
Do I have a genetic defect? No, it's everybody.
Yeah. What about you?
What can't stand eating?
Yeah.
I don't love. This is gonna sound really lame, but I hate diet soda, like that diet flavor.
Yeah.
So artificial
Cancer?
sweetener. I'm fine with that, but the artificial sweetener flavor, like I want to fucking kill somebody.
Yeah.
And that's not me trying to sound pretentious.
What kind of soda is it? Any diet soda?
Any diet soda, that like aspartame thing, it kills me.
Yeah.
Kills me.
Have you ever tried Jarritos?
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Really? That
Yeah.
doesn't taste like that. But it's not diet.
But it's not diet. That's regular soda.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big soda drinker anyway.
Yeah, you don't look like a soda drinker.
But if I do, I'm going Coca-Cola Mexicana.
yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. That's good.
Mexican Coke is good.
Yeah, Mexico is the best.
Mexico's so great.
Mexico is the best. It's so much fun.
Are
That's
we-
why when Trump's like, "We're gonna deport you," I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's go."
Let's all go.
Cancun, take me. Cabo, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico City. Mexico's all beautiful.
I do love almost I love every part of Mexico I've been to. I will tell you the sleeper hit. I don't know if you've been to the Valle de Guadalupe.
Valle de Guadalupe.
Valle de Guadalupe is Mexican wine country.
Oh, I've never been there.
Bro,
I went to Tecate.
no, that's not. That's where they make their beer.
No.
That's the
Tecate?
border
No,
town.
tequila.
Oh, tequila. I was like,
Not
Tecate.
Tequila.
I'm like, they had this beautiful wine country and they make Tempranillo. And you're like, I've been to the beer factory in Tecate.
No, I went tequila tasting.
That's very fun. But yeah, Valle de Guadalupe is Mexican
Yeah.
wine country.
I gotta go check it
It's
out.
a 4-hour drive from LA. And you feel like, I mean, it's one of the most beautiful places. The wines are great. The food is top notch.
Yeah.
It's such a magical. Now you're going to make fun of me for saying magical.
That's fucking.
It's such a magical.
It's the Disneyland of the Mexico.
It's just so different, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's like Mexican wine country. Big fan of it. Last question.
Yes.
This is my favorite question. What is or what are
Okay.
your restaurant pet peeves?
restaurant pet peeves.
So
Is this a date or with the friend or the server?
Ooh,
What is
it
what
can
is
be-
it?
Hey, the world is your oyster.
Restaurant pet peeves.
Yeah.
I hate people when you're with a group of friends and then someone looks at the check, like looks at it.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna pick up the check, you're gonna pay the bill.
Oh, interesting.
I don't like that. I don't like when someone goes, I hate that.
Hold on. Can I push back a little?
Go for it.
What if you're looking at the bill to see that they did it correct?
That I don't do that either.
Really?
Yeah.
Never.
No.
Oh, I'm a big bill double checker.
I hate that.
Really?
It just, and especially when you're with other people. I get if you're with your wife and you're like, but if you're around other people, oh my god, it's so good, blah blah blah, and then someone just goes, DJ scratch, and you just have that awkward, like you're looking at like, okay, I ordered this, I don't know if he's doing that, or it's just a weird vibe.
Interesting.
I always like Armenians are very like that. When we see the check, we fight for the check.
Well, Persians are like that too.
Yeah.
But then I want to make sure that they got it right.
What you could do is you could pay the bill and then you check the receipt in the car. But like when that moment right there,
Yeah.
I got it or you don't got it.
Because I'll be on a date and then I'll get the bill and I'll be like, let me get my magnifying glass out. Hey, garçon, you charged us for the refill of soda.
That's my that's probably the worst one is that. Another one is when the waiter comes over too much.
Yeah.
How's he been doing? And
Yeah.
or like when they see you're having a deep conversation, and then just asking so many questions.
Oh.
Are you guys ready to order? Are you guys ready to order? It's just like yo. Or when they read you the specials, I don't care.
You don't want to be read a special?
I mean, no. I mean, if you're going to a nice restaurant, no, I'm okay.
So you're saying write it all down.
Yeah, it should be on the menu.
Yeah,
Or,
it should be in the menu. But
like,
what if it's like just that day? Reprint the menus.
I don't know. I just feel like it's just like you're excited. I'm on a date. I'm with my wife. We have the kids. I don't want to hear this extra person talking right now.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy my wife for the few hours I have alone.
Yes.
So I'm here. I don't want to hear him go, hey, so today.
Right. You don't want him to do normal things that a server does.
I want him to serve me what I want. This picture, this picture, this picture.
Mr. Denny's, I'm not concerned about your specials.
Yeah. I don't want the buffalo wings. And that's where I take my wife.
Oh, that's so
Denny's.
funny. All right.
That's called the callback, guys.
That is
Dan.
called a callback.
Called the callback.
Very good callback.
Thank you very much.
Jack Jr., I am so happy that we've reconnected. I'm sorry that I big timed you.
Can we tell a story?
Yeah, sure.
So let me tell you a story. So I've been a fan of this guy for a while. I think he's a great comedian.
Thank you.
He's a great guy, from what I've heard, because we have mutual friends. So I didn't have his number, so I saw him at the Laugh Factory. I think I just got off stage, and I think you just walked in.
Okay.
And you sat in the back, and then I go, oh, shoot, he's by himself. Let me go say what's up. I go, hey, man, huge fan. And you're like, oh, thanks. I said, hey, I run a room at the Ha Ha. You think you'd want to, get up or perform? And you're like, yeah, get my number down. And then we kind of, he kind of go, like, it was kind of one of those, like, hey, get my number down. And just like, get away from me. You gave me your number. You gave me your number.
That's a big deal.
You gave me your number, but I think I called you one time and you ignored me. It went straight to ignore. And then I think I texted you too, and then you ignored me too. And then I was like, okay, fuck this guy.
First of all,
But yeah, that was my moment with you. And then when Amir invited us to go thing, I saw your picture on the thing. The person made a flyer. Roger made a flyer of
Yes.
us, right?
Yeah.
And I go, fuck that guy. I don't want to be in a boat with him. I was like, I'm gonna throw him off the ship.
you know what's so funny? Because then we got to the parking lot together to go to the boat, and I sensed a little bit of tension. And I was like, why is this guy not being super friendly with me? I'm like, hey, guys, excited for the boat. And you're like, yeah, what's up?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Yeah. No, I was a little sad.
I'd like to formally apologize.
You don't have to apologize. It's cool.
I'd like to apologize for giving you my number in the first place. I should have.
That's
I
funny.
should have sent you to my DMs like all the other.
Yeah.
First of all, it's a weird move also to get someone's number and then call them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were a serial killer.
I called you respectfully. I didn't want to text you.
You
but,
text.
Hey, yo, you up?
Hey, I'm the guy from the comedy club.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Call. You think because you think I didn't store your number? I'm just gonna pick up a random.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. I didn't think
know?
about that. But I was calling at a respectful time. It was in the daytime. I had a spot open that night, and I was just like, "Hey, you want to do a spot?"
Well, okay. This story doesn't make me look good, so we're going to cut it out.
I should have left a voicemail.
We're cutting it out in the edit.
Let's go back to my fridge. You know what's funny about this part of the fridge, though?
What?
My wife was so mad.
Oh, really?
She goes, "Do not take a picture of it. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? They're gonna think I'm disgusting. I'm a hoarder. I'm this. I'm that.
No, I like this fridge.
yeah.
Phoebe, we're big fan. Poor Phoebe's going through it, man.
She's
Phoebe is going through it.
Yeah.
Phoebe, we love you. We
We'll
love
put
what
the air
you're
on.
doing. We love what you're doing. No, we're wrapping up anyway. But I just wanted to say I'm very happy to have reconnected with you. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Thank you, brother.
After big timing you, I'm so happy for your success.
Thanks, man.
I don't know if it's like I know that you've been on a rise for the last 5 years, but it feels like it's gotten meteoric in the last 6 months.
100%.
And like I go into cars and into Ubers, and people find out I'm a comedian. They're like, "Do you know Jack Jr.?" I'm like, "Fuck that guy, man. What about me? Do you know me?"
But they're all Ubers because they're all Armenians.
No, dude, it is
Mexicans?
not. I'm telling you, it's
I
across
love
the
it. I
board.
love
It's
it. I
across
love
the
it.
board.
I
You're
love
getting
it.
a lot of love, and it makes me very happy.
When's this come out?
We're actually not going to publish this.
Got it.
This did not go very well.
I'm shooting my special May 17th.
May 17th, guys.
May 17th. I'm sure I think it's almost sold out. But yeah. But what else was I gonna say? I'm coming to Irvine, Brea. I'm doing shows in Glendale. I'm what else? San Antonio, Chicago. Look me up, please.
Yeah, give them your socials.
Jack Jr. Comic. Jack Jr. Comic. Everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and hope you like the funny stuff.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna sign off.
I
Hope you
I'm
like
not-
the funny
I'm
stuff.
I'm not a politically correct comedian, so sometimes people get a little offended.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No. Jack is absolutely hilarious. You will love it all. And
Yeah.
if you don't love it, it's on you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Boom.
Or man.
Thank you. Or
Yeah.
they them.
Or they them.
Or they them. Filipino.
Him, her. Yeah.
Filipino.
Oh, yeah.
Philippine.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Sign off.
I'd like to apologize to everyone.
Put the air conditioning on. This is brought to you by No Air Conditioning.
All right, we're done.